Okay, research and findings. So as an engineer, we weren't so much as doing research, but rather we were building something for a company. So that company was GE Transportation, and they build locomotives up in North Texas by the racetrack. So they wanted a multi-spindle smart torque tool, which we built for them. So it's basically just a glorified torque tool, and instead of bolting down one bolt at one time, we were doing 4 simultaneously. And they had to be simultaneously bolt down, but at the same time ran independently. So they had to finish their torque without worrying about the other 3. And then we had to collect performance data on that, verifying that a torque was met, that an angle was reached in a timely manner. So, and we had to present a green or red, just pass or no pass for the GE technician on the manufacturing plant as he goes through his day-to-day activities. I was the project lead of there's 15 of us, and so I had myself, and then I had 3 team leads that were in their sections. We had 2 mechanical leads and 1 electrical computer lead, and then they would have their workers for them, and they would do their task, and it was just kind of a structured, classic project, I guess. Well, my job was actually easy because I had a good group, so I just had to manage, but just make sure everyone was on task, and then all the communication with GE, I was doing that. So I was the middleman between what they want to be done and then communicating that to my team. So that was kind of my big job. It's we delivered it to them right at graduation, and they're using it now. So they've got a fully functioning tool that took a manufacturing process time from like 25 minutes to like 3 minutes. It was cool. It felt really nice finally seeing the end and then actually being successful. Yeah, just being successful always feels good. Yeah. When stuff finally got into us. So we had designed this and spent a full semester doing analysis, stress analysis, making sure everything would work. And we finally got to order everything. And we discovered how long of a process that actually was to get stuff approved, get stuff put in, get orders then approved. They're called purchase proposals, and those just take a while. So when we finally had stuff accumulate, that was really neat to start putting everything together. So I had a project advisor. So it's actually my father. He's the professor over there, Dr. Bittle, and he was kind of our safety net. So if we really messed up, he could save us. But luckily, we didn't need that. GE. So we basically acted like a true part of GE, except we just weren't getting paid by them. So we were doing all the same processes. We would have to what's called write a purchase proposal. So a bunch of criteria, a bunch of stuff we need to hopefully we send it to them, and then their team evaluates it, and they hopefully get vectored into the same tool and product that we found adequate for whatever we were trying to accomplish. So they would, I'm rambling, going in circles. We would write the proposal, they would review it. If they liked it, they'd check it off, send it in, and hopefully they would get bids from all the companies, and then we would choose the best one. Dealing with those times and just understanding that you can have a schedule laid out as detailed as you want, but you just can't control a lot of variables. So you have to be very flexible with what you're trying to do and be able to balance stuff simultaneously and just adapt as things progress. Team management, just learning how to function as a group and not to try and micromanage anything. Everybody at a senior class is pretty confident, so you don't have to watch their every move, and just trust everyone's going to do the correct thing, and typically that worked out. So, okay, they tell you it at the beginning, but you never get a day back. So every day that you decide that you're just going to take it easy, don't really press, because if you can give yourself a cushion at the end of the second semester, which is what we ended up with, to finish on time when we were projected to be early. So just don't waste time, is my advice. It's fun getting to spend other people's money, especially whenever it starts to add up. It feels good. So.